Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and this is my channel Geek Petite. Today I want to show you the latest goodies I've received from Craftine. Now this is a sewing subscription I get from France, and I get a delivery every 2 months. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about it, I'll pop up a card. If you go pop across to that video, it's my first unboxing, and it explains sort of how the subscription works and gives you a bit more information. So do pop over there and then come back if you're interested in seeing that. So usually everything comes in a nice sturdy box, which you can then use for other things, which is great. But this time it was a little bit different. It was a nice surprise actually. So it all came in this this lovely canvas bag, and really like the design on it. And yeah, I use these bags all the time for shopping and stuff, so that's really going to come in handy. So that's lovely. Now I'm going to start with the fabric as usual, and the first thing that caught my eye was the colour when I looked inside the bag. Absolutely gorgeous. It's this beautiful viscose linen. And I'll just fill the screen so you can get a better idea of that. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's 140 wide, and I've got just over 140 centimeters in length. I'm just going to move that lamp because it's really annoying. Yeah, so it's enough to make one of the two patterns as usual. Now I'll show you those in a minute, but I've also got this lovely coordinating fabric, which is used to make the accessory. You get a pattern for an accessory as well as the two garment patterns, and it can also be used to sort of line pockets, and it's I think it's part of the inside of the waistband for one of the garments as well. But they just go so beautifully together. So really pleased with both of those. And yes, so for this box you've got a choice of two garments as usual. There's this this top with little ruffle details on the waist and on the shoulder, and then there's also this pair of shorts. I'll pop up some separate photos so you can see things a bit more clearly. Yeah, so I'm definitely favouring the shorts. I don't think that top is my style or something that I would actually wear, whereas the shorts I think would just be lovely. And I can see myself, if they turn out well, you know, making them in some different fabric and different colours as well. So that is the two garments, and I'll pop the drawings, a photo of the drawings in as well, so you can see that a bit more clearly. Now, as usual, you also get the accessory, and this time it's this. You can see it here on the shorts being used as a belt, but then there's also, and I'll pop a better picture in of this, also these examples of different things that you can, different ways that you can use that tie. So you can have it as a head scarf, a neck scarf, put it around a hat, decorate a bag with it, that sort of thing. So there's a few different ways that you can use that that accessory. So I think you've got enough, there'll be enough of this fabric to make that that little scarf or belt, and there'll also be enough to use you know, as the extra bits for the garments. So as I mentioned, things like pocket linings and things like that, depending on which garment you would choose to do. So I also got the matching thread, which is just here, and I also got some buttons, which I'll pop a photo in of, which are used on the fly of the shorts or the back of the top. So you get everything that you need. And I also got a little sweet treat, which this time is something called a sponge mallow. I don't think it's something I would fancy munching on, so I'll probably give it to my daughter because she's got a sweet stash, so she can pop it in there. Oh, and as usual, I got the paper, the printed pattern. So it comes in this really nice sturdy paper, and it's very simple to follow because you basically, one of the garments, show you a little bit better, one of the garments is in, the top is the kind of pinky colour, and then the shorts, you just follow all of the green lines for that pattern. So yes, I just much prefer to have a nice printed pattern on the large paper. So that's going to be really, really helpful. So I did log on to the site today and just had, you know, a good look at the instructions for the shorts. And I have to be honest that it was a little bit overwhelming to begin with because there seemed to be a lot of steps. And of course, it's all written in French, so I'm going to need to translate it. So what I'm going to do is, I know what size I'm going to make, and I'm going to actually grade down on the, I'm going to cut a size 46 for the waist measurement, but then I'm going to grade it down to a 44 at the hip. So I'm going to get all my pattern traced off and cut the pieces, and then I think what I'm going to do is just break it down into little sections and kind of translate a bit at a time, so that I'm not, you know, I don't want to get put off by trying too much too quickly. So that's how I'm going to tackle it. So it's not going to be a quick make. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I take my time. So yeah, really looking forward to making those. And that's it. That's my third Craftine box. Thrilled to bits with it. So that's it for today, guys. I'm carrying on with my May makes. Okay, my phone is about to run out of charge, which is why I keep getting kind of cut off. Anyway, yes, that is all for today. I'm getting on with my May makes, and yeah, they're progressing. So I will see you in the next video really soon. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Bye.